angels will handle it. They've never let...
Joy fills my heart when I see your progress. Please, tell me everything you learned from Proteus. But he's not an enemy of Aelion. That's what he said. I want to believe Proteus. He sounds sincere, but his actions tell us otherwise. Those poor people of Naori. We've received so many prayers from them recently. Dr. Lucius immersed himself too deeply in a subject that should be studied in a detached way. Then the faith of the Oceanids made him who he is now, Proteus. Yes, they can. It's all about winning over other beings. Many great gods move from planet to planet and subjugate everyone in their path to become more powerful. Look at Thanatos. Aside from the Reapers, his army includes the Verds, semi-intelligent creatures which he enslaved hundreds of years ago. Oh no, I knew Laertes. That's impossible. It's hard to find a more devoted god. Now I see that the three gods who betrayed Aelion had different paths. Nerion betrayed his world of his own free will. Proteus lost himself in his research. And Laertes... Something terrible happened to Laertes. I can feel it. Help him. I'm afraid it's too late. Your friend Marcus was looking for you. He should tell you himself.
You won't believe it! Come quickly to the square in front of the research center! You need to see this. The gods are restraining the gravedigger while Ayana decides what to do with him! I want to know more about Laertes, but this is the business of the Elder Gods. Try asking Thighs, all right?
Is the
I can see her in the square. She looks very...
Oh, my poor Laertes. How awful. The gravedigger surrendered. He laid down his arms in front of Ayana. And this is how she repaid his trust. She entrusted Flavius with an immense task worthy of his bored mind, to create a fortified prison that could hold a powerful god for an eternity. How would I know? I'm just a little goddess from a small island. But there's one thing I know for sure. Laertes did a lot for Aelion. He came to us for help, and he should get it in return. Anyone who still has a beating heart. Unlike Ayana. But if you're talking about a cure for his illness, then I think a good alchemist might be able to help. I know what I'm talking about. I have the best alchemists in Aelion among my adepts. Oh, yes. I'm very sure they could. Oh, if only Laertes was sent to my temple. And not to prison for all of eternity. I know that you care about Laertes too. Let us join forces and save him. Did Laertes worry about danger when they had to defend Aelion? And who will dare judge us after they see that Laertes has healed? Oh, I'm so happy I could kiss you! You won't regret trusting me. I'm no master of secret plans, but I think we should learn more about the construction of the prison. We won't be able to free Laertes here, under Ayana's watchful eye. So it will be helpful to identify the vulnerabilities of his future prison. Oh, by the way, I heard our god scientist arguing with his assistant before. Could mean everything, or could mean nothing. But Flavius's assistant Tiberius is not thrilled that they are trying to get Laertes out of sight. But Flavius was adamant and said that Tiberius would continue working on this project whether he liked it or not. Don't you get it? The construction project, the prison for Laertes. Someone like that could be an invaluable ally. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Offer your help to Flavius, and we'll see what comes of it. I have a good feeling about this.
Wow, I've never seen anything like it.
Is it something urgent? I'm extremely busy, so if it isn't... Yes, everyone is talking about it. If Ayana wanted to do everything quickly and quietly, she clearly miscalculated. The prison for Laertes, the poor god of Aelion, who surrendered to the council. You think I'm a monster? Oh, that's a sensible view. You don't hear that often. Yes, Laertes is dangerous, so I'm building a prison that can hold a god. The task is extraordinary, and that's why I'm extremely busy right now. That was a hint in case you missed it. I've got no shortage of helpers. Ayana made sure of it. But you know, there is something. Tiberius mentioned that he could use an immortal's help, but I was too busy and completely forgot. If you want to help, go to the Thandi drilling station. Tiberius hasn't radioed to whine how awful I am for a few hours now. That's not a good sign.
Come in! Does anyone hear me? Why are these radios? It's so annoying. Come in! Come in!
Hello? I know you can hear me. If those creatures haven't killed you yet, I promise I will kill you myself. Am I expecting too much from my research team when I ask them to check for aggressive local fauna? Fine. Just find somewhere to hide. Flavius will surely send help, if he remembers.
Extreme caution recommended. Victory details added to personal file. Updates downloaded. Rebooting the system. Please wait. Caution mode.
Did Flavius send help? You're just in time. The local fauna has yet to take a bite out of me. Oh, thank you. Truly, I mean it. I'm sorry, I'm a little frustrated. Let's start from the beginning. I'm Tiberius, head of the research group and Flavius's personal assistant. I'm usually a nice guy, honest. This whole situation just pisses me off. What's the point? Talking doesn't solve anything. We need to launch the damn drill. It's close by. The thing is so huge you can see it from here. To provide Flavius's new project with the best energy crystals, this place has to run like clockwork. There are many dangerous creatures near the drill, so I'm not going with you. You don't need to worry, though. I will continue to provide information support. To bring the drill to full operating capacity, we need to start 3 autonomous stations in turn. But remember, the vibration will immediately attract the Vipers. Or something worse. Great. We're done here. Let's keep moving. Well, thanks. Again, sorry for the cold welcome. Your help was most timely. Did Flavius send you? Amazing. I could never have expected such kindness from a god who does not even remember which of his assistants are immortal and which can easily die. However, I understand. It's very important for Flavius that the prison for the Gravedigger is finished as soon as possible. Don't believe everything that you hear. The Gravedigger is Laertes. It's an undeniable fact, but Laertes is not a traitor. He'd never become a traitor. You hear me? Never. Something happened to him. But who cares, right? We'll just build a prison for him and forget all about it. Sorry, no time to chat. My group ran into a little bit of trouble on Tau. You can come with me on our graviglider, or I can contact you later once I learn more.
Greetings. I'm Quinta, an appearance modification specialist. Is there anything about yourself you'd like to change? Anything at all. Your hair color, maybe? The shape of your jaw or your eye color? Easily. Skin color, height, proportions, anything you like. I can even change your gender. For all future procedures, you will have to pay. Kindly remember that I will modify your appearance the first time at no charge to you. For all future procedures, you will have to pay. Okay. Well, come back if you change your mind.
The importance of this project. Thank you for your help. Science will remember you.
Hey there! How's it going? I saw Harita. Can you believe this? As clearly I see you now. I wish I'd asked her for her autograph. I still can't believe I'm in the capital. I'll keep my fingers crossed for you.
The situation on the base is worse than I thought. Fortunately, my whole group has managed to evacuate. Aside from us and the crazed Wardens of Elements, there is no one else here. Do I look like a man who knows anything? No. But I'm the lucky guy who has to figure everything out. I'm glad you're here. It gives me hope that I won't die. Analysis of the data shows some kind of force field that affects all test subjects at the station. They are unusually aggressive, and seem to be getting stronger as well. Hopefully with your help I'll figure this out. Flavius wants me to get the data from the terminals at the complex. He's very interested in the last one, near the cage of the Aspect of Death. Ah, you probably don't know that. Aspect of Death is the biggest Warden of Death on Alien. Flavius caught it many years ago and has been keeping it there ever since, studying it like a fly under a microscope. Don't you get it? Oh, you probably don't know anything about the Wardens of Elements. We don't have time for a lecture, so I'll be brief. The Wardens of Elements appeared on Aelion thousands of years ago, and each of them used to be an immortal in ancient times, like you or Flavius, or like Laertes. Flavius is wondering how to keep Laertes in a cage the way the Wardens of Elements are kept. He needs the data from this place. All right, enough talking. The work won't do itself. The terminal is right here. Seem very agitated. Keep them away from me. Hold them off. I'm almost done with this terminal. Judging by the data, the last experiment at Tau was meant to show how the smaller wardens influence the larger ones. It's done. Let's keep moving. We'll need my clearance from here. The most dangerous wardens are kept in this part of the complex. Meet the Herald of Death. He's usually more placid. Get ready to intercept him. The equipment is overloaded. He's about to break free. I'll get to the third terminal.
Threat level, maximum. Caution mode. Potentially dangerous enemy detected.
Doesn't it terrify you when you look at a Warden of Elements and realize that another immortal is standing before you? You can scare young immortals with tales like that. If you misbehave, you'll become a mindless blob of energy and will hang around Flavius's laboratory until the end of time. Yes, exactly. It's a terrible fate. A hero of Aelion deserves better than that. I don't think this is a good time to chat, but I'll say this. Laertes is a real hero to me. And not even because he saved my mother once. I spent all my childhood in Lanber, and believe me, this place was completely different back then. Laertes was a true guardian of the land. You didn't even have to call him. He always showed up where he was needed. How often do mortals meet gods? That's right, and I saw Laertes every day. He wasn't solving planetary-scale problems in the Council. He was down here, with us. Means a lot to me. All my life I've wanted to be like him, but we got distracted. The Herald of Death wasn't what caused the overload. Looks like Flavius will be able to confirm his theory. The Wardens of Elements do influence each other, and this powerful field is radiating from somewhere in the heart of the station. And we always keep this part of the complex closed. It's dangerous around here, but not for you. Can you feel the special energy of this place? We call it the Cradle. It's where the Wardens are born. I'm not sure if born is appropriate when it comes to Wardens, but this is where they appear. They appear, and then we put them into cages. I can't stop thinking about it. Is it fair that no one wants to help Laertes? He is not a meaningless blob of energy. So be aware of every second of his eternity in prison. And then Laertes will lose his immortality. They decided to build a prison for immortals, but didn't even try to help Laertes fight the curse.
Regular warranty maintenance required. Life cycle interrupted. Switching to worry mode.
Do you see that too? There's a fragment of some order.
Initializing attack protocols. Correct tactical decision detected. Probability of victory decreased.
If I forgot to turn off the altars before we got here, they attract wardens.
Please refrain from rebooting me until the operation is complete. Switching to standby mode. Activating afterburning mode.
To see how it would affect the wardens in other parts of the complex, but the process got out of control. The aspect of death is unstable. It's bursting with power. You have to fight it. Quick, disable the terminals to remove the protective field and get to it.
Extreme caution recommended. Evasive maneuver failed.
One more minute. I'll finish copying the data. Thank you for your help. I need... Right. I need to go to the research center. Flavius is waiting for the data. That bad, huh? I don't know about you, but this warden's voice gave me the shivers. When I imagine Laertes suffering like this, what does it make us if we condemn him to eternal suffering? No, anyone but me. I'm not doing this. I'll go to Flavius right now and quit this project. Let him do as he likes with me. I keep thinking about... I can't even bring myself to say it. I'm thinking of making an error. You know what I mean? Intentionally. So Laertes can break free, you know? Of course. Flavius will not allow this. He'll double-check everything 1,000 times. But I can't stop thinking about it. I need to resign. I could really go for a ginger ale right now. I need to calm down.
Quest complete. Compiling status report.
Reaches out for the sky.
How can knowledge be measured in cubic yards? Besides, we know much more.
Oh, really? You know something that isn't in Asteria's flying encyclopedia? Tell him right away. We need to add another couple of cubic inches to the
Thank you for the offer to sit down and relax. Just needed to cool my head. Yes, much better. But my decision remains unchanged. I'll go to Flavius and tell him I'm leaving this project. Of course, I can't do anything about Laertes' fate, but at least I won't dig his grave with my own hands. Oh, they can die, all right. You were just lucky to be born on Aelion at a good time. An immortal's life wasn't always this rosy. In the past, many immortals were absorbed by other, stronger immortals. They did it to become more powerful. Can you believe that? Don't worry. It happened a long time ago. Something happened then, and voila. It's like a nature reserve here on Aelion. But you can't kill the immortals by absorbing their ether body. There's still one way to die. Let's not forget that a god's immortality hinges on the faith of mortals. When Laertes spends hundreds of years in prison, he will be forgotten, and his immortality will begin to wane until one day he loses it completely. And then Laertes will die. Soon or not, I don't want to have anything to do with it at all. Murder is what it is, and I don't want any part of it. Be careful when you say things like that. I'd say they would fail. To free Laertes, you need to know a lot about the prison. Something only Flavius knows. And me. Who's we? Keep your voice down.
Don't worry. I cast a little spell on everyone nearby. They won't hear a thing, and they won't remember us.
Thighs?
Tiberius, please hear me out. Join us in this quest and help us free Laertes from the prison.
Well, how can I refuse an elder goddess? Especially when this request aligns with my own desires. Deal. But let's be careful. If the plan fails, at least the two of you will be in prison right next to Laertes. Flavius will probably kill me on the spot. Ah, look who it is. I just got a message. He needs a full report on Tau. It should help Flavius pick a place for the future prison. He has looked at a couple so far, but one of them has too many wardens of death, and if what happened to Tau is anything to go by, they would just make the prisoner stronger. Could I ask you for a small favor while I'm writing my reports at the research center? My research group needed to finish all of their work in the Milan caves, and then launch a brand new production line at the Palin plant. An important part of the prison complex, Laertes' cage, must be cast on time. We lost contact with them a while ago, but the signal is often spotty in the caves. I just want to make sure we don't miss the deadline.
Activating afterburning mode. Movement efficiency increased. Owner identification failed. Outer shell changed. Combat efficiency unchanged. Updates downloaded. Rebooting the system. Please wait. Activating afterburning mode. Extraction mode. Analyzing system components. Efficiency 100%. Warning. Critical speed. Nearing coating melting point. Requesting updated instructions. Please refrain from rebooting me until the operation is complete. Signs of life, absent. Recommended behavior model, vengeance. Generating a three-dimensional model of the object. Switching to standby mode. Activating afterburning mode. Especially dangerous enemy detected. Life cycle counter updated. Warning! Critical speed. Nearing coating melting point. Extreme caution recommended. Life cycle interrupted. Threat level, maximum. Movement efficiency increased. Reminder, regular warranty maintenance required. Victory decreased. Efficient combat. Analyzing system components. Efficiency 100%. Especially dangerous enemy detected. Victory details added to personal file. Insufficient memory space. Archiving data. Activating afterburning mode. Switching to combat mode. Requesting updated instructions. Please refrain from rebooting me until the operation is complete. Extreme caution recommended.
The shields are equipped with powerful lasers. I recommend using them against the motion.
Updates downloaded. Rebooting the system. Please wait.
Come find me, will you? We need to talk. It's about Laertes and the people who betrayed him.